not a former athlete.
What up, y'all? Welcome to another MCIC strength and conditioning session. You got Coach Parker, Coach Tommy, Coach Lacey in the background. Okay, just a couple new things, right? So the point is to keep things consistent, but add little bits of variation to progressively make things a little bit harder while keeping the meat and potatoes the same, right? Meat and potatoes are the same, we're changing the side dishes. All right, our fearless director, Darren's gonna walk on through. He doesn't care about interrupting the camera. You guys just go ahead and walk on through. So, number one, we're going lateral jump. So we're moving in the frontal plane, right? So we jump forward, right? Being able to move side to side is important. So Tommy's gonna get loaded up just like a regular jump. He's just gonna jump to the side. He's gonna stick his landings. You're gonna feel a 1-2 with that feet, a bam bam. That's okay, we just need you to sink into that landing. So show me one more time, boom, good. You hear that 1-2, but he's absorbing the landing. So that's the lateral jump. Make sure you stick the landings. The plyo push-up, we're going multiple response, or power push-up. So going down, explosive, good. He's just gonna go. He's gonna give me 5 reps, go, good. And then he's gonna absorb those landings. We have 4 each on the jump, and we have 5 on the power push-up. Remember, 4 each side on those jumps. Let's move to the deadlifts. So we've been doing a lot of hex bar deadlifts. We like hex bar deadlifts. They're great. Some of y'all complaining about your hands get tougher. You can do that again, or you can go to a straight bar deadlift. A straight bar deadlift is a little bit more technical, right? Because you got to deal with your shins getting in the way. So if you're kind of like about it, I would stick with the hex bar. But if you have powerlifting experience or you have experience at straight bar, you can move to that. So what we're gonna do, notice the bar, it's pretty close to Tommy's shins as he gets set up. The first thing Tommy's gotta do is get those hips back and get this back straight. He's gotta get tight through these lats. I like to think about someone coming up and trying to tickle me, and Tommy's trying to stop me from tickling him. Did that tickle? Oh, okay, Tommy's not ticklish. His shins are right next to that bar, and as he comes up, before he does, he goes through that brace, takes a belly breath, gets strong, arms straight. He's gonna start coming up, and he's gonna stay strong right here. As he comes down, he keeps posture with his back. A lot of people tend to try to find the ground with their lower back. He's gonna do everything through his hips. Come up, boom, and to get to the ground, he's gonna start dropping his hips, not rounding his back, right? A cue I like to think about is pushing my feet through the floor to stand up. So give us a couple more. Good. A common mistake we'll see is the hips first. So as Tommy's showing a little, yeah, boom. You'll see that a lot, right? Make sure that the chest comes up at the same time as the hips, right? So strong in that stomach. We'll coach you guys up. Arms stay straight as well. Any other coaching cues, Tommy?
Pretty good.
Yeah, yep, that's exactly how a deadlift should look. We're supersetting that again with the inverted row, right? We'll show you one more time. A couple things I want to see. We've seen you guys do this quite a bit. Make sure that chest gets pretty close to that bar, right? If not touching that bar, and control it on the way down. Sometimes I see you guys like, oh, it didn't coach tempo, so just slop my body around. No, yeah, exactly. Just always control on the way down, right? Always control. Even if you don't see tempo prescribed, still control it on the way down. That's where most of the work's getting done anyways. The other one, incline bench press with the barbell. We've done it time and time again. You guys are really good with it, but we'll just show you again. Shoulders stay back on the bar. As you unrack it, we're coming right about that spot at that chest. Come on up. Good. Yep. Boom. Yep. Looks good. As you press it up, make sure you press it up towards your eyes, not out and away. For these skater squats, so you're supersetting, I kind of got ahead of myself. Deadlift gets supersetted with inverted row, right? And then skater squats get supersetted with your incline bench press. On these skater squats, we really want to make sure that this leg is doing the work, right? We're using these only as support, right? If you're really good at these, you're not going to need them. I see a lot of times, if you notice Tommy, he's doing all this with his hip. Show us like a upper back round. So sometimes you guys like really start to stretch out, right? That's a mistake I make as well. Yeah, or you just totally load these bad boys up, right? Yeah, exactly. The goal is to find as much work as possible for this leg while just using these as support. And if you want to make it hard, you can just start swinging your body around.
Oh, no support.
Tommy thinks he's better than us.
He is. He is better than us.
He is. And so those two are superset. We got just a couple more things. We're gonna go, so for our core work, this or that, you can do V-ups, which we've been doing, right? We're gonna add a plate to the V-ups, or you can do a weighted plank, right? And so for the weighted plank, we're gonna go from our forearms. There's one thing I want us to show. It's a 2-minute plank. So you guys aren't gonna be using a whole lot of weight. Common mistake, putting the weight up here. All I'm doing is loading the shoulders. I need to put the circular part right on his waistband, right? So right if he has a waistband on green, it should be right there. This is actually loading the spot we want to load more, right? You guys feel the difference between this and this, Tommy?
I do.
Yeah, big difference, right? So make sure it's right there at that spot for the plank. Plank, you know, you guys know how to do a plank. Keep your stomach strong, keep your chin up and away, right? Make sure your legs are locked out, everything is in line, right? Don't let things sag. You're good to go. For a V-up, right, we've been doing them, but Tommy's just gonna show us. Let's add some weight to them this week, right? So we can use a 10, we can use a 25. Let's go from the top.
Here?
You can do either one, yeah. Right, boom, right? And if you wanna go from the top, not a big deal. The thing is, we just don't wanna be boom, using a whole lot of momentum. We want to be engaging through our stomach, right? Looks good, yeah. So that's the this or that for the conditioning workout, right? We got one last thing. We're gonna do a modified Murph is what we're calling it. It's really just, it's not even really like a modified Murph. We're just doing push-ups, we're doing squats, and we're doing pull-ups. And before those, we're gonna go a 400-meter run. So that 400-meter run is basically gonna be from the doors by the air conditioner, right? Around the parking lot, by the chow hall, and back through. That's about a 400-meter run. 10 push-ups, or sorry, 10 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 10 squats, 5 rounds, right? That's the workout. So that's your body weight conditioning circuit. Anything else? No?
Rock and roll, get after it.
Yeah, you guys have been doing a good job. Keep it up, we like seeing it.